Hello and welcome to Reader's Retreat. I'm Paul, and this is Sweet Nightmareathon wrap up. I did get all 6 books of, of that I wanted to read for this readathon that I created, and I got done early. Uh, I didn't think I would get done early, but I got all 6 of them. I finished the last book for this last night during my uh, reading sprint. No, now these ain't in no order, people. Michelangelo, the Demonologist. Now there is a book that is worth reading. Right there. I enjoyed this book immensely. I can't remember if I gave it a 5 or 4, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But I will say, if you like stuff like this, it's a must read. And that's all there is to it. It's a must read. So let's get let's see how that is. I did read this and I did enjoy it. I read this in what, 2 days, maybe 3, and I'm looking around trying to find a place to put these books. Well, just put them right there. And so that is one thing I can say. That book. Now, Ramsey Campbell, Dark Companions. Now that there, I can't remember if I gave this a 3 or 4, but it wasn't what I expected. It's done up in short stories, and I wasn't expecting a short story. And it was still a good read. I still enjoyed it. That's why I'm thinking more and more. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking that I gave it a 3, but that's just because it it is a good good one and stuff, but I would probably never reread it uh, unless my brain goes batty and I forget that I've even read it. But if you like short stories, you'll probably enjoy Ramsey Campbell's Dark Companions. The Only Child. Now, this is about a psychotic killer and a psychiatrist. And it's actually a great read. I can't remember if I gave it a 4 or 5, but I'm going to lean towards I probably gave it more of a 5. And this is another book I read in a couple of days, and I really enjoyed it. And so this is about this girl, this woman, I should say. She is a forensic psychologist, and she ends up with a patient, and the patient escapes, and she goes looking for him. And Andrew Piper did a awesome job. He did such an awesome job that I want to get more of his books. This is the first time I read Andrew Piper, and I really want to get more of his work. So there that is. Nicholas Kaufman, Die and Stay Dead. Now, this happened to be the second book of a series, and I'm going to try to get the first book. I don't know if it's a duology or a or what, but I can only find two books that goes with this so far. But Die and Stay Dead. Now, there is a book. It's it's urban fantasy, and if you like urban fantasy, this is a must read. And and it's about the main character can't die. That's mainly what this is about. And they're trying to save the world and everything else, and just like any other urban fantasy. And 5 star. I know that for a fact. This is a 5 star. So there you go. Dracula the Undead. This is the sequel to Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's done up by his great grand nephew and Ian Holt, and they did an awesome job. They put a twist in here. They put a twist on this that you would not believe. Uh, so another great book. If you like Dracula stories, uh, then you're going to enjoy this. This here, I gave a 4 star, and I gave it a 4 star because I thought it could have been better. And so it could have been better. But it was still a great read. I even read this in a couple of days. It didn't take me long at all. And so, Dracula Undead by Zachary Stoker and Ian Holt. Then last night I finished this book, and that is Dreamcatcher by Stephen King. Dreamcatcher. A lot of people shits on this book. I enjoyed it. I really did. And this is about a group of boys that, and then when they got older, that's when, uh, I mean, it's just stuff that's happening. It's about aliens. That part I can tell you. And it's just now it's not really a fast paced book. I mean, we are talking about Stephen King here. Stephen King enjoys being slow and methodical. If I think that's the word I'm looking for. But altogether, the more I read, the more I got into it, the better it got. I got to say that this book got better after page 88. Until then, the book was kind of slow, boring, just like Stephen King's writing. He always starts out slow and boring for some reason. Very few of his books starts out exciting, and but he makes you work for it. That's for sure. And if you keep reading, you're probably going to enjoy this. So if you like Stephen King, this is a must read. Uh, I mean, I'm still wondering why people craps on this book because I thought it was a great read. Like I said, this is a 4 star, I believe. I gave this a 4 star last night. Yeah, and over on Goodreads, and I actually enjoyed this book. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Let's put it that way. I enjoyed this more than I thought I would because for a long time I've heard this is crap, this is that, this is, and honestly, it is a great read. So there you go. So that's the 6 books I read for my uh, Sweet Nightmareathon. We will be doing Sweet Nightmareathon next year, and I know I got one co-host. There's another lady that wants to be a co-host, so we'll see how that works. Uh, but I will be putting up another book, telling you what I'm going to be reading and showing the books that I'm going to be rereading from this point through November. If I got these ones done, then I'll be doing another one, saying what I'm going to be reading again. And I hope you all enjoying your books. I hope you all are enjoying the readathons that you all has joined. And I will be talking to everybody later.